Hello guys, and welcome back to a new beginning. We last left off doing some power, and we're going to actually finish that today. Because I've gone and dismantled this. I've took this off. All you have to do is, actually I took the pipes off. I didn't disconnect it like that, because I put these like that, and I could have just done that, basically, with the crescent hammer. So that's quite good. So now this is not doing anything, basically, because I've just took it apart. So these lava gens can actually cope with just the one at the moment, and I've took all the fortune upgrades I made, so basically from all these two, and stuck them in this one just to get redstone, because it's unreal. And obviously I've been taking out stuff that doesn't basically compact into each other, and then put them all into that and moved it all over to basically there. So yeah, so what we're going to do today is actually get our first breath upgrade, which I've nearly complete. I think I've actually got the first search, and I'm also going to get some caches. I know there's Java barrels, and Java barrels maybe can hold more, but I want to do some caches for something else, because we're getting a ton of stuff over there, and I'm also missing one loot bag. I think there's legendary as well. I think you get 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think if you do this, you can actually make a legendary loot bag. You can. Nice. What do we get? We get projectile protection, thermite pickaxe, and power 4, and punch 2. Nice. So we can actually get... I don't want the rest of it. You can go away. So we can actually take them and just plonk them in there for the time being. Because I did get a splat axe from Z-Tones. Whatever this does, I don't have a clue. I was going to go and try and cut something down, but I didn't dare cut anything down. And you'll notice I'm walking everywhere because food is getting very bad. So we need to find something that we can actually sustain us a bit more. And splat axe is actually quite fast. Nice. So that is quite cool. Vein miner, and just hold it. And this is getting beyond the joke, this tree farm. It is just everywhere. So this tree farm definitely needs sorting out at some point. We're getting plenty of logs and wood and that, but we need to start doing something with it. We'll probably make a ton of these survival generators and make a ton of power. Or if this next upgrade on these lava gens works correctly, we'll probably be using them. So what we need is our lava gens. We've got 5, we need 8 altogether. But first things first, we need lava gen. So if we go to lava and look at the 8 multiplier, we need 8 of these and also a transfer node of energy. It also needs a transfer node itself from extra utilities and the first breath upgrade. I think we got all the stuff, so we got that one. So next it needs is 4 gold, which we have, and not that one because that's thing, and then obviously these. So it's going to need an ender pearl, 2 redstone, some energy transfer, whatever they're called. So I should have some if I remember rightly. If not, I'm going to have to make some more. Yeah, I'm going to have to make some more. So where, just make sure I haven't got them stashed anywhere else. So take you. I don't need the juicer. We'll take the glass. We're going to need 6 of them, so we're going to need 3 more. I remember scrolling doesn't work. So if we go like this and then get our... So we really didn't need them other ones that were in a chest. I think it's 2 glass. I could be wrong. Nope, I was right. You go there, but first we need a chest. So like that. You there, you there. And I've forgotten already. 2 smooth stone and ender pearls. Right, that's no problem. And then 2 of these. I wish scroll would work, but obviously not. So we're going to need our ender pearls, which is over there. Are you grown yet? No, 71%. For some odd reason, these are stuck on, that's stuck on 0, these are stuck on 29. There's only the one growing. I don't know why. Maybe you've done something that I shouldn't have done. But yeah, we'll just cope with that as it goes. But we got a limited supply of ender pearls here anyway. So we'll take one ender pearl. Close that gate because I don't know what comes out the nether portal. Just in case we get attacked by something very random. Cows do lose the aggro on you eventually. Because as you notice, that one outside the block, it was red because I hit it off. It is now not red. So it's lost its aggro against me. So they do eventually lose it. So that's not bad. So we'll take our transfer nodes, place that in there. Put a first breath upgrade in there. And then also 4 gold, which will give us the transfer energy node. This might take a while because we've only got 2 ender flux crystals. The more you have, the faster it processes your stuff that you're making here. You can also get 3 ores from 1 in this. So basically you put a normal ore with a piece of coal, it will actually give you 3 ingots instead of just a 2. So basically you can get 3 through this. So you could actually automate this somehow to always have coal in there and always to put an ore, I think. I've never really seen anyone automate these, but I could be lying. So hopefully this doesn't take long. I'll actually show you. There we go. So basically 1 gold ore, 1 coal gives you 3 gold ingots. So that's quite cool. I don't know if it did you just thought it broke there. So we'll go ahead and get our other lava gens from over here. I shouldn't be running because, like I said, our food is very bad. And I don't want to be over here that long because we will actually get burned and start getting sunstroke or whatever it's called, the down buff. Eventually filled up with food. So we'll take these. We've got 5 now. So we need 8. So there's 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should be alright there. And as you can see, we started heating up over there. And we're starting to lose water. That means I need my other pack on. Has that actually got water in it? Yes, it has. And that one's got 0 water in it. So we'll actually take these once we get rid of that. I don't know if it works with power in it. Hopefully it does. It does. Nice. So we've got an 8 times lava gen now. Hopefully this will actually power it all up, no problem. So we get a power level of 320 now. So this should actually have no problem with keeping up now. So if we do this on all these, and they should momentarily, there you go, start getting the sand, and power seems to be sustainable at the right height. It seems to be staying there. What have you got? You're nearly full. This is actually now gaining power. It's not losing power. That is better. So is you gaining power? No, you're not. Configuration. Are you gaining power now? Nice. So are you still gaining power? You're not, because you got to fill this first. Once that's full, but seeing how fast that is filling compared to what before, it was not filling at all. So yes, we eventually got there, guys. We eventually got there. The next step from the lava, from that one, is the 64 times one, which is this one. But we're going to need 8 of these with the transfer node of hyper energy. But it's going to be bedrockium ingot. There's 2 ways you can do this. You can get a block of bedrockium, which is done with an octuplet compressed cobblestone with 43 million cobblestone, just over. So that is going to be a task in itself, because it just goes through all the compressed. I think we do have compressing stuff in this, which will help us, which is nowhere to be seen because I am using a different texture pack when I've seen them before. So that is going to be a pain to find. Oh, there they are. Compacting draw. All 16 stacks per draw. But what this does, it takes whatever you pump into it, compacts it into the lowest one it can do. So like it'll do let's say that one first, 81 cobblestone, double compressed cobblestone, then it'll compact it into triple compressed cobblestone. Then if you transfer it from another one with an item transfer node or energy transfer, not energy transfer, any item transfer node to another compacting drawer, it will then do the next 3. So basically it would go to quadruple, quintuple, and so forth. It'll just keep going down the line the more times you compact it. So you could do it that way. And there's also a cyclic assembler, I think you can do it by. I probably spelled that totally wrong, but hey, loads of Z-tones. So I'll actually leave that there, because bedrockium, we're a long way off it, but we're not. We could actually do it, but it's just going to take forever to get that far. So my next step on this is actually to go into immersive engineering and get even more power, because this does a ton of overpower and stuff like that. But we need an engineer's manual. So if you go manual and get engineer's manual, it wants a book and a lever. I do not have a lever, but I think I got some cobblestone, which I don't. So we'll go ahead and get some cobblestone. I thought I didn't grab that then. Take our stick, and also you gives us a lever. Then we're going to need a book, which I'm going to do the Tinker's way, because the Tinker's way is so much easier compared to all the others. And I will actually take that blank pattern. I'm going to actually need more than that, because I think it's 2. So place them there and get 4 blank patterns. We've got 5 now. We're going to need some string, and I thought I had some string. Probably in here, yes. String's there. I could actually, now we've got 2. So now we need paper, which I have a ton of because of the press. This thing is OP. So we got 50 paper. So we got more than enough to make what we need. So we'll do you and place you there. Drop you and we'll get 2 books. Nice. So we'll place them stuff back in there because we don't need them for now. And we'll place that book there alongside, and we get an engineer's manual. So what do we get for that? We get creosote oil. Creosote oil, all you do is basically make a chest pattern, get your creosote oil, put that in the middle, and you will actually get treated wood planks. We're going to need these because these come with treated sticks, and treated sticks obviously make a lot of different things. And what else does it need as we progress? Basically, it's going to need hemp seeds. I do not know where we get hemp seeds. Oh, it's going to give you as a reward. Hemp is an important part of IE, so in immersive engineering. I will trade you 2 seeds to get started with. Nice. Basically, once you get these seeds, bit like manual select, claim the seeds. I'm actually going to plant these over here because I also off screen going to plant some grape for food, because food is just not working for us at the moment. Where's my hoe? What do I get rid of? I don't know what to get rid of. I don't know if these are actually going to plant on a normal thing as well. And I'll take that stick. Can we make a normal hoe? Where's our stuff? I've got iron. I'll just make an iron one. Can I use you? Yes, I can. Nice. So if I place them there, and nope, we're going to need agricraft sticks, and scroll doesn't work. I keep forgetting about that. So if I go ahead and place you there, place you in there, and these shouldn't take long, but just in case, I'm actually going to get a bit of bone meal and fire use up, and I wonder if you can actually, no you can't. So we're going to need to actually do that. You don't get seeds back, which is a bit of a pain. I think if I put these in an MFR system, like a planter and harvester, I think it will actually plant the seeds for us, so we can actually take these out at some point and do it that way. I don't need Britannia at the moment because we're not doing Britannia. So the next stage is an engineer's hammer. And what is that? Rewards invalid item. I don't know what the invalid item is. It was probably a reward bag or something. So if we type in hammer and we look, there it is, engineer's hammer. It wants a string, two sticks and iron. So if we do that, then get some string, because I put it back in here. Did I? I don't want to be in there. No, string's in my inventory. Just shows you I'm not looking. So that gives us that. I'll just sort my inventory. We get an invalid item. Nice. Hardcore question mode, invalid item, what do you do? Please don't crash me. You don't do anything. Nice. I was place you there. Right. So the next step up is coke brick, and by the looks of it, it wants the other one as well. So we can actually go to immersive engineering for this bit. So coke oven is nowhere in sight because there it is. It's a blast brick. Basically, it wants blaze powder, also normal brick, and nether brick. So that means we're going to have to go to the nether to get some netherrack, and also we're going to need normal sandstone and basically brick for this. Can I have that back? I didn't even throw that away. What the? So we're going to take a load of you. I didn't want that many, but yeah, we'll have that many. And we'll take 32 sandstone. I think we can actually... Mobs are looking at me. I think we can actually put this back to normal in a pulverizer. Yeah, we can. Pulverizer pulls down into sand. Nice. I probably think you can do it with a hammer as well. I could be absolutely wrong. So now I want to check, see if we're still gaining power. We are. That's full. Are you actually got a backlog? Ah, you're running out of lava though. So now we're going to have to basically up the ante on our lava processing. So what I might do, off screen, just outside there, because this lava being next to the fence will actually burn it down. Out there I might build a massive area just for these lava gens. Or what we can do is go into blazing pyrotheum. So if we type in blazing, which is this one, and there it is. Basically, to get the liquid form, we have to stick this in a magma crucible, I think it is. Yeah, magma crucible. And what this does is just melt it down into a liquid form, and all this is coal and sulfur and redstone and also blaze powder. But we're gonna have to go into magical crops because getting this, we need crucial essence. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do actually is get our first seed. Have we got a normal Minecraft seed? We have. We're gonna get our first normal seed going with, so we can actually get. So I need, and I think it's 8. I haven't played with magical crops in a very, very long time. So what we're gonna do is try and do this. Did I throw my hoe away? Oh no, it's there. It was on my hotbar. I'm hoping this is gonna just plant and I don't need to use other stuff like AgriCraft. Please plant. No, I'm gonna need to use AgriCraft. GG. So that'll actually start growing. I don't know if you can bone meal this. Can we bone meal this? No, we can't. Cannot bone meal AgriCraft. I mean, magical crops. So basically, we're gonna have to wait for that to grow. That's probably gonna take a few episodes to grow as well. So yeah. And I was gonna eat there, but we're okay for now. So blazing pyrotheum's out of the question for now until we can start getting a ton of these, because I have no seeds apart from these ones, unless I sieved through a load of stuff. Then I tell you what, come here. I wasn't even thinking. I didn't even think of that. So 1, 2, 3. Are we far away? 1, 2, 3, 4. This. What the? Since when was this a thing? What did you give me there? Belladonna seeds. What? I didn't even know that was a thing. When did they introduce that? It's basically fast food tomato seeds. What? Go away. Can I plant these? Fast food items don't need planting on AgriCraft. Where's fast food? How many seeds? You've only got 1 seed? Really? 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 So we're gonna have to leave it there. At least we got some tomatoes, something we don't have to use with AgriCraft. Nice. So can I thank you. So we're gonna need some more of them. Did I just hit that? I can't believe I just hit that. It's a good thing it didn't grow anywhere, because that would have been nasty. I am running again. Stop running. So I'm actually going to take a stack of these. How many have we actually got? 195. So we're going to need a weak infusion stone as well. So that I've run out of energy now, because I keep running. Run out of food. And I can't click on it. Right. Thank you. So place them around there. Gives us 3 of them. Then to obviously get a weak infusion stone, we're going to need something else, which is that one with an emerald or diamond. So we can actually go like this. Let's use a diamond, because well, actually we haven't got that many diamonds, so let's use an emerald. So we'll take our emerald, place not you in there, get a weak infusion stone. Then a weak infusion stone is also used to make Accio essence. Then obviously Accio essence, hey, you can actually upgrade a normal weak infusion stone with a regular fusion stone to get used with the essences that you get from magical crops. And that's all it's used for. Accio essence is actually used for stronger seeds, if I remember rightly. Yes, it is. So you get dye seeds, water seeds, coal seeds. Tell you what would be nice, gold seeds, if that is a thing. And nature seeds. I don't know what you get from that. If we type in gold, can we get the actual seeds up? Trying to find it in there is going to be virtually impossible. I'll have a quick glance over. If I don't see it, we'll just leave it for this episode. And I cannot see it. Nope. Unless that's it. Gold pasture seeds, Britannia. I don't even know what that's going to make. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm actually going to leave the episode there. I'm probably going to get this planted over here where there's space. Get some more survivalist generators, because I'm going to do like a little small patch of these Minitio seeds and planter and harvester along here until I get enough seeds so I can plant a ton of stuff. And then we're probably going to get rid of this tree farm because it's way too big. It is. And like I said, on the next episode when we come back, I will have moved all this over to there in a bigger area. So I'm going to make a ton more crucibles, a load more hardened fluid duct, which is not cheap in itself. I'm just going to place them in there. If we look and use recipe, it's just invar and lead, but invar on its own takes a while to smelt up, which is with ferrous metal, which is pulverized ferrous or nickel or pulverized iron or grit. Anything that's basically pulverized, I can use it for. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to leave the episode there, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.